You know town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. Okay, the Buttery Biscuit, Bunkhouse, and a Graveyard. Dunwich Crouton. Dunwich? Crouton? 1848 to 1862. Croissant le Breton. Here's Passerals, too old to be legible. Okay. Another goblin telling Gary once about a place near here. What kind of place? A weird place. Very weird place. All seeing through it. Ghostwood. What? What do you think we should do next? Yeah. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Katarina Foss. I'm here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? I sort of expected you would just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? I can probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem, and I've already got 7 problems to worry about. Oh? Mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Offer to help him with his problems. Maybe I could help with some of your problems? Oh, thank you! I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Look at the problems board. Alright, skeleton raids. There's a military cemetery not far from here, and I figure something must have happened to the caretaker, because military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. Alright, I'll check it out. Alright, where are we going? Curious cops. We'll check it later. Alright. Fairy plots, eternal flame. There's a shovel here. Caretaker shanty. I imagine so. I'm just gonna do one at a time just so I don't forget what I'm doing. You poke around in the shed. The caretaker appears to have been shirking his duties for quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Looks like the mayor was right about him having wandered off. Guess you're gonna have to fetch him back here to do his job. Look for tools. True. Look under the chair. Looks like all chairs owned by one guy. It has years worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. Gross. Let's go with the desk. It's covered with old paint-spattered newspapers and features a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. Curious? Check out the flyers. You find a flyer for a military reenactment enthusiast society. Apparently, they meet regularly at Fort Memoriam. Interesting. Poke around the shed. Leave. This goblin is roasting a weenie over the eternal flame. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No? Is good fire, not to wasting. Let Gary handle this. Gary ambles over and chats with the goblin. Both their attitudes toward the whole thing seem basically, hey, why not? Hey, they asking if wanting buying a weenie? Sure, we'll get a bratwurst. Goblin bratwurst. Nice. Walk away. Do not touch eternal flame. Not my problem. Boosts, right? Yes. Alright, to the burial plots. Beyond this gate stand countless rows and columns of tombstones. Well, they're not actually countless. I've counted them, and there are 999 of them. 999 tombstones. But there's always room for 1,000. You can visit an individual plot by number if you'd like. Visit a plot. What number should we pick? 472? Beyond the script, okay. You approach the grave. It reads, Major Julian Welch, 23rd Beam Slinger Division. You put your ear to the ground. It's quiet. The soldier buried here apparently hasn't been reanimated yet. Visit a different plot. I kind of want to visit 999. Private Juliet Nelson, 42nd Infantry Division. Soldier buried here is making a lot of noise. Alright. Visit a plot. 13. A mostly burned scroll. Next to the tombstone you found a pile of refuse obviously left behind by one of the necromancer's cultists. In addition to being evil meddlers and dark forces, those tricks are real litter bugs. This is another plot. You approach the grave. It reads, First Lieutenant Seth Whitney Jr., 69th Innuendo Division. Put your ear to the ground. It's quiet. The soldier buried here apparently hasn't reanimated yet. Dig it up. Smelling salts and hard tack. It's another plot. Alright. 420. Plot 420 is completely overgrown with mushrooms. You root around in the loose shroomage and find a book. Coincidentally, it's a book about mushrooms. Mycology, your ecology. It's another plot. And 666. Next to the tombstone, you find a pedestal with a leather-bound book on top of it. Looks evil. You'd better grab it before somebody else does. You found an item, fundamentals of Nex Mex. Alright, stop reading graves. Passing fair map polish. Look through the book and memorize all the positions on the spots of all mushrooms. Once you're finished reading the book, you absentmindedly misplace it while musing about mushrooms. Okay? It seems that it... Yes? It's... Whatever, Grandma. The words crawl off the page and into your eyes like worms. The worms burrow into your bones and then whisper stuff to you about cool things you can do with other people's bones. You got perk, raised skulls with Buddy. And as you turn to the last page, the book vanishes with a black smoke. Spooky! Memorial. Not many people walk around with a cow hat in this day and age, not to imply they were ever in fashion or anything. Ah, I'm Katarina. Hey, I'm Melvin. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Nope, I think Jeff said something about having a day job. Hasn't been that day for like 2 weeks, though. Snort. Welcome back, Tigwity! What's this game you're playing? Oh, you probably aren't familiar with this type of board game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules, but my brother's set didn't have cows. Oh, well, yeah, we had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? What's with the hat? We're doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but a historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we quit doing real reenactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed! Welcome, DJ, what's up? How's it going? I'm Katarina. I'm Mike. Invisible hair. You have line of sight issues? Yeah, they don't let me have my tape measure on the board when it isn't my turn anymore, so I have to eyeball it. Looks like you could get a hit on that front guy. You'd have partial cover, though. I think you mean soft cover. Oh, you're playing 4000. 4th edition. Well, yeah, 3rd edition was total clutch. Man, you and my brother would be bitter enemies. New lights! I got lights, and I've been waiting to put them up, and they're up now. Just trying to make things look nicer. Jeff, are you the sanitary caretaker? Yeah, that's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? I try to keep it hush because people assume you're a weirdo if you work in a graveyard. I'm actually here to tell you to get back to work because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for old neighbors. Ah, nuts. Alright. Well, look, I'm on a real win streak here. I'll go back when it's over, okay? I don't think I have enough. Oh, I can up my intimidating. Intimidating. No. Look, dude, this is your job we're talking about. Take some responsibility and go do your job if you want to keep it. Oh, come on. Sorry to have you, but this is important. You gotta keep those soldiers in their holes. Right, fine. Sorry, guys. My mom says I have to go. He leaves with a dramatic eye roll, and the other nerds snicker. Good. I will never understand you. Alright, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseatingly sweet stench coming off of it, it appears that these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal, as you may have suspected. But rather they're using a bright yellow lemon-lime soda-flavored chewing tobacco. Unless... But another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal, and they're all extremely diabetic, which, now that I think about it, is a real possibility. In fact, it is probable that both these things are true. Really? You're gonna put your hand in the nerd's piss and or spit bucket. Just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna splash around to that sticky little broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever. Sure am. Blexcalibur! Yes. With a fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, a sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you are already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes with its yellow slime, and officially declaring you Katarina Foss, Queen of Filth. Congratulations. The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops it with a shudder and withdraws to the spittoon. Long live the Queen!